Yes, now today start the next point, that is the external morphology of scoliodon or external feature of scoliodon. Now we already explained the general character of the Pisces, means fishes. Now this series Pisces we can be explained with the help of the example, and to take the example of fish is the scoliodon. This scoliodon that is known as the dogfish, which is the marine animal. And through this dogfish animal, we have studied all these system of the fishes. And we can take one example, that one is the scoliodon. Now, the first of all, what is the classification of the scoliodon? Now, phylum is the Chordata, group is Vertebrata, subphylum is the Ganthostomata, series, that is the superclass, is the Pisces, class is Elasmobranchi, subclass is Ciliaceae, order is the Laminiformis, genus is Scoliodon, means example is Scoliodon, and species of the Scoliodon is Soriacoa, that is the Soriacoa. Now, why it is called as the phylum Chordata? Because in this Scoliodon, there are the presence of the three important basic character of the chordate, that is the presence of the paired gill slits are present, presence of the notochord, and presence of the notochord which is present. Notochord is present, notochord is present, and paired gill slits are present, therefore it is the chordata. Group is the Vertebrata. Why it is called as the Vertebrata? Because the notochord is replaced by the vertebral column. Therefore it is the Vertebrata. The subphylum is the Ganthostomata. Means in this fishes there is the presence of the jaws. Jaws are present, that the upper jaw and the lower jaws are present, therefore it is known as the Ganthostomata. Series is the Pisces, that is the superclass, or the series is the Pisces, means almost all Pisces are the aquatic and respire with the help of the gills, therefore it is the series is the Pisces. Class is Elasmobranchi, means inside this animal there is a presence of the external exoskeleton as well as the endoskeleton, means the exoskeleton which are present in the form of the scales, that is the placoid scales, which is the minute and microscopic scales. We do not see by the naked eye, only observe under the microscope, and that type of the scale is known as the placoid scale. But also inside the fish animal there is a presence of the endoskeleton. Means the skeleton which is present inside the body of animal is known as the endoskeleton, and this endoskeleton which can be made up by the bone tissue, is the bone tissue, not by the cartilage tissue. Means endoskeleton which is made up by the hard bony tissue, therefore it is known as the elasmobranch. Now the subclass is the Ciliaceae. Means in this animal there is a presence of a pair of copulatory organ. Means in male animal there is a presence of a copulatory organ, and that one is known as the clasper. A pair of the clasper are present in the male animal, therefore it is the subclass is Ciliaceae. Then order is the Laminiformis. Means in this animal there is a presence of the paired fin as well as the unpaired fins. Paired fins are again classified into a pair of the pectoral fin and a pair of the pelvic fins. And unpaired fins are again classified into the dorsal fin, anal fin or ventral fin, and third one is the caudal fins. Therefore, the order is the Laminiformis, genus is the Scoliodon. Example is Scoliodon. Name of the fish is the Scoliodon, and species. There is this Scoliodon having, there are the different type of the species, but out of these different species we can take one species, and therefore that species we have studied in your syllabus, that is known as the Soryakoha. That is the Soryakoha, and the Soryakoha is the marine fish, marine Scoliodon animals. Now the Scoliodon. The Scoliodon is one of the best example for study of the series Pisces. Now, this Scoliodon is also known as dogfish. It is also known as the dogfish, or it is also known as the shark fish. It is also known as the shark fish. What is the habit and the habitat of the Scoliodon? Now, the Scoliodon is the marine animal found in all open seas. It is the marine animal and found in all open sea. It is the carnivorous animal. It is the carnivorous animal and feeds on different type of the animals like crabs, worms, small fishes and lobster. Therefore, this animal we can feed on a different type of the animal. Therefore, that type of the animal is known as Horaceous animal. That is the Horaceous animals. Now, it is also known as the dogfish. Now, the Scoliodon is the fast swimmer. Body of that animal is perfectly stream-like without wedge projection, and the fertilization is internal, and the Scoliodon is the viviparous animal. The Scoliodon is the viviparous animals. Now, these Scoliodon animals are distributed in throughout the world geographical distribution. It has been recorded from Zanzibar to Ceylon, and from Ceylon to Indian Ocean up to the Bay of Bengal. Now, it is also found in West Indies, South America, Mexico and Panama. And in this way, these animals which having the worldwide geographical distribution and found in all open seas. Now we know about the Scoliodon is known as the dogfish. Why it is called as the dogfish? The shark animal which can similar to that of the dog, therefore it is known as the dogfish? No. Because in that Scoliodon animal, there is a presence of the well-developed sensory organs. Which is similar to that of the dog, which can use to receive the smell sensation very quick like to that of the dog. Therefore, it is known as the dogfish. Now then, the external morphology of the Scoliodon. External character of the Scoliodon. External character or external morphology means we can explain the outer side of the fish animal. We can explain the external morphology of that Scoliodon animal. जेवढं तुम्हाला बाहेरून दिसतात त्याचे ऑर्गन्स, ते ऑर्गन्स आपल्याला एक्सप्लेन करायचे आहेत. That is the external morphology or external character. Now, the body of that Scoliodon animals can divides into head, trunk and tail. The body of that animals is divides into head, trunk and tail. Now, the first we can explain the shape, size and the color of the Scoliodon animal. Now, the Scoliodon animal is long, laterally compressed, spindle-shaped body, tapering at both ends. Means broad in center and tapering toward the both end. The size of the animal ranges from 30 to 60 centimeter in length. And color of that animal is dark gray color on dorsal side and pale white color on ventral side, while the part of the caudal region which is more or less dark, means it is the unisexual animals, the sexes are the separated and sexual dimorphism is well developed. What is meant by the sexual dimorphism? Sexual dimorphism means the externally identify who is the male and who is the female, who is the male and who is the female. Therefore the generally the fish which is the dark gray color on dorsal side and pale white color on ventral side, but more or less darker on the caudal region. On this basis we can identify externally that one is the male animal and that one is the female animals. Means this caudal region is more darker, it means that one is the male animals. The caudal region is the less darker, it means that is the female animals. And on this basis we externally identify who is the male and who is the female. Now the body of that animals can divide into the head, trunk and the tail. There are the three main regions. Now describe first one is the head region. Now the head of that animal is dorso-ventrally flattened. Chapter असते dorso-ventrally flattened, and on this head region there is the presence of the mouth, there is the presence of the nostril, eyes, and there is the presence of the gill slits or the gill clips. There are the gill slits or the gill clipped. Now the first one is the mouth. In Scolodon, mouth is situated on the ventral sides, खालच्या बाजून असणार. It is the wide crescentic mouth, खाचीसारखं राहणार. Mouth is bounded by the upper jaw and the lower jaws, and each jaws bears one or two rows of the teeth. It means in both the jaws having the teeth, one or two rows of the teeth are present. Teeth are present, and that teeth are smooth edge, backwardly directed, and similar in shape, size, and function. Therefore, that teeth used for to catch the prey, भक्ष्याला पकडणे, to catch the prey, but do not take part in the mastication. Do not take part in the mastication. जे अन्नाला पकडण्यासाठी त्याचा उपयोग होतो पण त्याला चावण्यासाठी त्याचा उपयोग होत नाही. Therefore, the teeth of Scoliodon is the polyphycodon condition. Means the teeth of that animals are similar shape, size, and function. Therefore, it is the homodont. The condition is homodont. All teeth are similar in shape, size, and function. Therefore, it is the homodont condition. Also, the another condition is found, that is the polyphycodon condition. What is meant by the polyphycodon conditions? Polyphycodon condition means the old teeth is replaced by the new teeth for a several time in a life. In a life, and that one is known as the polyphycodon condition. That is known as the polyphycodon condition. The second one is the nostril. A pair of the nostril present on ventral side in front of mouth. In front of mouth. The nostril open into the olfactory sac, not in buccal cavity. Not in buccal cavity. Each nostril covered by the flap of skin. That is the flap of skin. And the nostril is not. The nostril is only in olfactory in nature, not a respiratory functions. This nostril of this Scoliodon animal is only the olfactory in nature, means it can receive the smell sensation but not function in respiration. Not function in respiration. Third one is the eye. There is a pair of the eyes are present. The eyes are circular, large size, one on either side of the head regions. The eyes consist of upper and lower eyelid, upper and lower movable eyelids, and there is also a transparent movable nictitating membrane as a third eyelid. Is a third eyelid, means upper eyelid is also movable, lower eyelid is also movable, and this eyeball which also covered by the thin transparent nictitating membrane, and that nictitating membrane is known as the third eyelid, which is also the movable. The pupil is narrow and vertical. The pupil is narrow and vertical. The fourth one is the gill clipped or the gill slits. Behind the eyes, there is the presence of the gill slits. There are the 5 pair of the gill slits which are present in the form of vertical series. Presence of vertical series of the gill slits. This 5 pair of the gill slit present in the Scoliodon. The gill slit present dorso-ventrolateral in position, and which can open into Gill's pouch. Which are open into the Gill's pouch. The Gill's pouch open internally into or outer side by external opening and internal opening. Therefore, the gill slits internally open inside the pharynx with the help of internal branchial apertures. It also open toward the outer side by the external branchial aperture. Therefore, there are the 5 pair of the gill slits which are present in the series which are present on dorso-ventrolateral in position just behind the eyes, which can covered by the which can open into the inner side as well as the outer side, means similar to that of the tube-like structure. Now then, the second part of the body, that is the trunk. Now, the trunk of the body of that animals which is broad at anterior region and narrow toward the posterior regions. The trunk provide the fins. The trunk provide the fins. In Scoliodon animal, there are the 2 type of the fins are present. One is the paired fins and another one is the unpaired fins. The paired fins, a pair of the pectoral fin which are present on the ventral sides, and a pair of the pelvic fins which are present on also ventral side. This pair of the pelvic fins and the pectoral fins which are the triangular in shape and which can supported by the cartilage. That is the fin rays, supported by the fin rays, we can use for the locomotions. We can use for the swimming in the water. Now, in between the 2 pelvic fins, in male animal, there is a presence of the erect rod-like, penis-like structure, and that one is known as the clasper, a pair of the clasper which are present in between 2 pelvic fin in the male Scoliodon animal. Another one is the unpaired fins. There are the 3 important unpaired fins are present. One is the dorsal fin, then second is the ventral or anal fin, and third one is the caudal fins. Now, in Scoliodon animal, there are the 2 dorsal fins are present. One dorsal fin which is present on dorsal side. Also, the second dorsal fin which is present toward the dorsal side. Now, the first dorsal fin which is present on dorsal side exact opposite to the pelvic fins. And which is the triangular in shape, large in size as compared to the second dorsal fins, and which can be supported by the fin rays. Now, the second dorsal fin, which is also the triangular, but which is the much smaller as compared to the first dorsal fin, which is present at the base of the caudal fins. Base of the caudal fin or opposite to the ventral fin, which is also supported by the fin rays. The second unpaired fin, that is known as the ventral fin or the anal fin. This ventral fin or the anal fin, which is present on the ventral side at the base of the tail region, which is the small in size, triangular in shape, and which is supported by the fin rays. And third one is the caudal fin. The caudal fin, which is present on the tail regions, which is present on mid dorsal and mid ventral line of the tail at the up to the apex of the tail. The mid dorsal part of the caudal fin, which is poorly developed, forming mid projection, but mid ventral part of the caudal fin, which is the well developed, and it consists of, there are the two part. One is the anterior part, which is the much larger than posterior part. Therefore, this caudal fin, which can use for to change the direction at the time of the swimming in water. Therefore, this tail or the caudal fin we can use similar to that of the steering of the vehicle. Now, at the base of the caudal fin, there is the presence of the cloacal aperture. And through this cloacal aperture, these excretory system and digestive system we can open toward the outer side through the cloaca. Means inside the body of that animal there is a presence of the alimentary canal, that is the digestive system. Also in this presence there is a presence of the excretory system. Both the system we can open toward the outer side of the body of animal through the cloaca, and this cloaca can be opened toward the outer side through the cloacal apertures, and the waste product we can given outside the body of that animal to the outer side through the cloacal aperture. Now, in this way, this is about the external morphology of the scoliodon or the external feature of the scoliodon. Okay, we know about the classification of the chordates, and external morphology of the chordates. Now, in this way, this topic is the finish. Now, the remaining part or the next topic of this unit we can start in next lectures. That is the digestive system of scoliodon. In next lecture, that is the digestive system of scoliodon. Okay, thank you.